All right. So
Yeah,
how is your practice going on?
it is going good.
It's good. Okay, good to
Yeah,
know. Perfect. So should we move ahead with the session topic, Raj?
yeah, we can.
Okay, all right. So the session topic for today is call me an expert. Okay. So having
So,
expertise in any field is extremely difficult, right? There are a lot of
right.
things that we do, but there are only a few things that we are extremely good at. And then we have to polish that skill, right? We have to be the best in what we are doing.
Yeah,
So what if you could grant yourself proficiency in any field? So, which field would you choose for that?
I would choose English because I'm working on it. And like I might have told you earlier, that I want to run a coaching center for spoken English. So, of course, I would choose this field only. And
Okay.
whatever I used to think in past is useless now.
Whatever, sorry.
I mean, whatever I used to think in past, or if I can think of those things, that is
Mm-hmm.
not that useful now. So I would
Mm-hmm.
go for English only.
Okay, all right. And how would having this skill of English, being and having that expertise in the language and being very proficient in this language, how will this unique skill set change your life?
Of course, like I said, that I want to become a tutor. So
Hmm.
once I start teaching, the
Hmm.
students who will come to me, they will be
Hmm.
inspired by me, and they will uh, feel safe that yes, I am in someone's hand who is expert at it and who can give
Hmm.
me the best what I
Hmm.
require. So in that
Hmm.
way, it will help me. And
Hmm.
and in the other way, of course, if I say that expertise in any field definitely helps you, no matter in which field you have.
Hmm.
So of course, that is what I can say.
Okay, okay. Also, and how will you pronounce this word expertise?
Expertise,
Expertise. Okay, not
expertise. Okay,
expert.
R, it means
Not,
R is silent.
yeah, you can say it like that. But you will not say expertise. No.
Okay,
You don't have to stress that syllable. You have to stress
yeah.
the last syllable. Expertise.
Okay,
Okay.
expertise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, however you say expert and then eats expertise.
yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah. So also you can watch this recording later to have a better view of the term, the
Yeah,
pronunciation.
of course.
Okay. All right. So also there were two idioms for us in the session document. The first one is killing the goose that lays the golden eggs. Do you know what's the meaning?
Okay, it is self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if something is very important to you, you are taking most of that. You're trying to take most of that in a day, and in that process, you are destroying that.
Right, right. So to destroy something that gives you a lot of money to get
Yeah,
immediate returns, right?
right.
So yes, killing the goose that lays golden eggs. And can you use this in a sentence? Can you give an example?
Yeah, it's like we can say that you know this is important for you, but don't kill the goose. Oh, sorry, I forgot the
Yeah,
whole
kill the goose
idiom.
that lays the golden eggs. Yes,
Yeah,
don't kill the goose. Mm-hmm.
don't kill the goose that lays the golden eggs, because if you go gradually, then only it will help you in longer run.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. All right. And there's another idiom which is an arm and a leg. Do you know the meaning?
Yeah, yeah, I know it. And like I would say, in terms of time, if I have to say, booking a slot with you cost me an arm and a leg.
Oh my God, okay. So, like, did it take a very long time for you to book this session?
I, yes, of course, like even if you are not available, that is other thing. But if
Yeah.
you are available, it
Hmm.
gets booked. Generally, I find that okay, the slot has already been reserved. That's why I use this one.
Okay, right. But yeah, good analogy that you formed. So although it's related for money, if something costs an arm and a leg, it costs a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So okay, and can you give me an example in terms of the actual meaning of this idiom?
Of course, like uh, people do not care even if the bridal suit is costing them an arm and a leg. They would go and buy it for their special occasion because they feel that it is not coming every day. It comes
Mm-hmm.
once
Mm-hmm.
in a lifetime. So they
It's
don't
a once in a
hesitate in
lifetime
spending.
event. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm. So they don't mind spending a lot. So they'll buy whatever, and they won't
yeah,
care about the fact if it's costing them an arm and a leg.
yeah,
Okay. Also, people, and did you say bridal? They won't be
yeah.
worried
Like
about
a
bridal.
bridal suit.
Okay, bridal dresses. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
So although also the bridal means things related to the bride. Okay.
yeah.
So, bridal suit? No, bridal dresses, bridal
Okay,
gowns, or
okay.
bridal lehengas. Okay.
But I
With,
think it was there. I mean,
hmm.
bridal suit are also available.
Okay, yeah, suits are also available. Why not? But then, if you say
I mean,
people,
for girls,
if,
like you said,
hmm,
salwar suit, so
hmm,
something like that. It's
hmm,
not.
hmm,
Uh, I
hmm.
mean, the bridal suit for girls only.
Right,
Those
right,
are
yeah,
available.
yeah, those are
Yeah,
available. Yeah, some people wear suits on their weddings. Why not? So
yeah,
yeah, those are also available. But we said people. So when you say people, so
yeah.
then
Of course.
is
Yeah, right, right.
it to say girls, that the girls
Yeah,
don't
of
mind
course, right.
spending a lot of money.
Got
So
you.
right, right. That's what I was pointing out. Okay, all right. So yeah, coming back to our expertise topic. So you would like to have an expertise in English, and I don't remember having this discussion with you about your coaching center to train people in English. Can you tell me more about it?
No, I mean, like I always say this, if someone asks me that why I'm here on Clapingo, the
Mm-hmm.
first thing that I tell that, okay, I'm here to improve my communication skill and of
Mm-hmm.
course the fluency in English
Mm-hmm.
so that
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could get this benefit in my tutoring as well.
Okay, awesome. And how did this plan come up that you want to train people in English?
Uh, it goes back like I had been trying or preparing for government jobs, and side
Hmm.
by side I was teaching.
Hmm.
So nothing happened in the government jobs. I could not clear, and
Hmm.
I'm on the verge of the final year.
Hmm.
After that, some post for which for which I'm able to, or for which I have been preparing for long,
Hmm.
would not be for me. My age
Okay.
is over. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
though it is for some other posts, but for those
Hmm.
posts, I have not been preparing. So I
Hmm.
thought that I need to make it big, the tutoring
Hmm.
things,
Hmm.
and that's why I want to add another thing in that, and that is why I thought that spoken English is one thing that I can add in my horizon of teaching, and that's why I started working on this.
Okay, okay, good thought. All right. So, just one thing. First of all, you said if someone asks me why I am here on this
Is
platform,
asks asks
asks.
me,
If
yeah,
someone asks me, right, and my age is over, no, I am over age,
uh, yeah, I'm over it.
or I have crossed that limit. You can
Yeah,
say that. Okay, not my age is over. Although
yeah, of
we can
course.
certainly
It's
we can
like
say it like that, but not
yeah,
that. Sure. Um, Okay, all right. Okay. So now you think that it will be really helpful for you to learn this yourself, and then you can teach others, right?
right,
So
right.
okay. So and who do you think other people will come to you for learning this language, and how are you planning to help them? Not you can't just be technical about it. Yeah, they'll come to me and I'll teach them English. What else do you think you'll need while teaching them spoken English?
Like I said, I had been teaching. So
Hmm.
I teach maths and English up to 10th
Hmm.
and accounts at +2. So
Hmm.
in that process, I thought that if I start a coaching center for spoken English as well, so
Hmm.
people who are interested in English, they
Hmm.
might come to me because
Hmm.
there are so many uh, coaching centers
Hmm.
even
Hmm.
at the local level where people go. So if they find me, they can come to me as well.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I was thinking of applying on like online platform as well. So for that,
Hmm.
I think that I need more expertise,
Hmm. Expertise.
whatever, yeah,
Hmm.
expertise.
Right. Okay. All right. And also, people. You also. I feel that you should motivate people when they come to you,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Um, technical. Apart from the technical aspect, there are a lot of other factors that uh, people look for. I feel maybe they don't look for such things directly, but somewhere in
Yeah, right,
subconscious they need it, right?
right,
So you should be able to tell them that yes, you can do it. It all comes down to if they are willing to do it or not, right? They'll be only
right.
willing to do it if someone tells them and if they feel it in
Yeah,
themselves that yes, they can do it. So that is also one thing that you can keep in mind while you're teaching people. That's something
right,
I
right.
Okay, all right. And why not have your own, like, apart from that, if you open your own coaching center, isn't that a better idea rather than going and working for some other firm?
Yeah, of course, that is a better idea, and that is in back of my head. But
Mm-hmm.
maybe I will start it. I do not have that courage to start it right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but once you've taught some people, once you have done that for a long time, maybe then you're confident that I
Yeah,
can,
of course.
right?
Yeah,
Right, and there'll be a lot of learning for you as well. If you
yeah,
in anything that you do, there you'll learn anything,
of course, of course.
right? Whether you go for your own institute or you go and teach in some other institute.
Yeah,
So
right.
both ways. All right. So okay, tell me what else is new apart from your exams and your final year studies.
Nothing new. It's, I mean, everything is going the same way. And
Mm-hmm.
now I have started focusing more on English only. So I do
Mm-hmm.
not even prepare in that manner.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. So and what are you doing for English?
For English, like I do everything like we say reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So I give
Mm-hmm.
time on all of this. Every
Mm-hmm.
day I try to write, and then even if I'm alone, the whole day I would be thinking in English only.
Hmm.
Though
Okay, yeah.
because I do not have anyone else to speak with
Hmm.
apart from
Hmm.
these sessions,
Hmm.
I whole day I would think in English. So I'm
Hmm.
in the term that we say that you should not think in your mother tongue. You should think in English. So I'm
Hmm.
almost at that level that I can think in English. But of course, when you are thinking on a regular basis, there are so
Hmm.
many terms, so many words that you cannot find. So I'm
Right.
on that level. I find those
Hmm.
difficulties.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
yeah, these are the things that I have been doing.
Okay, okay, all right. So, okay, I have a few words in this segment, in this
Yeah.
session document. Okay, I will putting it in the chat. Okay, you will have to tell me the meaning. Okay. What do you think this is called?
Okay. Confetti.
Confetti.
Confetti. Yeah.
Confetti. Okay, and what
Yeah.
is the meaning?
Uh, it is like the small particles that the colored one or something that is sprayed or sprinkled on, I mean, on the bride and the grooms
Hmm.
after the ceremony.
Okay, and even it's used other than those cases as well, right?
Yeah,
And
I
birth,
mean, it can be used in any cases, but like,
right?
yeah,
Especially in parties when there's a celebration or it's a party, it's a birthday party or an anniversary party, or it's a wedding
Yeah, of course,
ceremony.
of course.
So a lot of
Like
cases.
it is if it has to be enjoyed, it can
Hmm.
be
Hmm.
enjoyed on any
Yeah.
occasions.
So the confetti can be colorful as well, or it can be, in many cases, you must have seen it's golden or silver as well. So
Yeah, right.
shiny, shiny little pieces of paper. So yeah, that. Okay, all right. And how about this one?
Vividly.
Hmm. Vividly. Hmm.
Yeah, vividly. So it is like something which is complete in its form.
Okay. All right. Okay. But mostly the way I have used this word and the way I have listened people use this is when something that they have a clear image of. So, for example, I remember that event vividly. So, I remember
Yeah,
that event very clearly. So, I have
very
a very
clearly. Yeah,
strong sense of what happened that day. So, that is where we use
right,
vividly. Okay? And the meaning is in a way that produces powerful feelings or strong,
yeah,
clear
right,
images in the mind. Okay,
right, right.
that's the definition. So, can you use this in a sentence?
Okay. Uh, like you said, I remember that vividly, and I would say that uh, I mean I can't think of another. Let me guess.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes to my childhood, I cannot
Hmm.
remember anything vividly, but there are some uh, feelings that I can recall it vividly. And those are the things like if I
That you
talk
can
about the
recall
cricket,
and sorry.
yeah, I mean,
Think.
some of those things, if I try to recall, I would recall like the 18th century of Mr. Sachin Tendulkar when he had scored that. I was a child, but of course
Hmm.
my brothers, my cousins used to say that look, he has crossed someone and he has
Mhm.
created a world record. So yeah,
Wow,
that is in my mind.
that's a good thing. So you have a clear memory or a very faint memory
Yeah,
of that. You don't have a clear
yeah.
one. You just remember that happening. Okay, all right. Can you pronounce this word?
Feelings.
Feelings.
Yeah, feelings.
Feelings. Okay. So how you
Feelings.
pronounce fur sound is that
For
fur,
yeah,
fur. Yeah.
for
Yeah, so it's a wait a second, it's a labiodental. Okay, so you're using your lip, lower
yeah,
lip, and you're using your
yes,
upper fur while pronouncing this.
for yes, for
And so the air has to come out from between your upper teeth and lower lip. Okay,
yeah,
so
right.
yeah, so you say fur. Cool.
For
So fur. Yeah. The
for
even in Hindi, maybe we can pronounce things differently, but the correct sound for this one is fur, and not
yeah.
fill. You're not elongating the e sound after
Okay,
fur.
feeling,
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 feeling. Yeah.
feeling.
You don't have to make a
Uh,
small o from your mouth.
yeah,
Feeling,
feeling, feeling,
feelings, feelings.
feeling, feeling.
Okay, feelings.
Okay,
So you
yeah.
you will you will get there, don't worry. It's just that
Yes, of course.
you're pronouncing it differently, so changing that instantly is not possible. You have
Right.
to spend a little time on that. So feelings, okay, feelings. For so yeah, that was one. All right then. So even my images from the childhood. I mean, I don't have clear pictures of what happened. Just very
Yeah,
few memories. Because obviously when we were kids, and I really want to go and live in that time because things were pretty different. And how my parents keep telling me that things were very good earlier, and now you all just have these mobiles and you guys are busy and things are good earlier
right,
when they
right.
were Android phones,
Yeah,
smartphones basically.
right.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. So yeah. So
Okay, yeah,
you told me that you teach maths, you teach accounts, and you teach several other subjects as well. So how do you
right.
manage teaching all these things together?
Not other subjects, maths and accounts and
Okay,
English.
just math, accounts, and English. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you manage these two subjects? I mean, these are different as well, right? I haven't studied accounts.
Because I mean I teach maths up to 10th only,
Mm-hmm.
and English also, because English I teach generally grammar portion only,
Mm-hmm.
so that is manageable. And
Okay.
accounts is the subject that I teach. Yeah.
Okay. So is accounts your main subject?
Yeah, a
Okay.
main subject. I mean, it depends upon that students that I get,
Mm-hmm.
because uh,
Mm-hmm.
accounts I teach only. I mean, home tuitions, not in
Okay.
coaching, and maths and English in coaching and home tuition as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, and all these things are offline. You are in direct contact
Yeah,
with people while teaching.
yeah, right.
Okay. And was it the same during the lockdown and when the COVID was really difficult to manage? How did you manage at that time?
That time I was not teaching.
Okay, you weren't.
Uh,
All right, all right. I just was confirming if you took classes online as well and how was your experience?
no, no, I didn't.
Okay, okay. All right. Are you doing something important? I mean, you can take your time and do it.
No, no, I was just trying to. I mean, some extemporary topic that I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't understand. I'm trying to put one with you. Okay.
Okay, okay. All right. Please go ahead.
Uh, that is LOL, the way we pronounce it, LOL or something.
Lol,
Laughed
yes.
out loud. Yeah. Is
Mm-hmm.
usually what people reply with when they have nothing else to say.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this was
Is
the
that?
topic which
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't discuss with the other tutor. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just can't get this meaning of this. What should I say if
Okay.
I have to say on this topic?
Okay. That LOL is when people, how people usually reply when they don't have anything else to say, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so since this in this world of abbreviations and all these things, how people say TTYL when they want to say talk to you later, and LOL and ASAP, ASAP, right? As soon as possible.
yeah, yeah.
So, so it's in our common day dictionary. So it's in our common day vocabulary to use things like that, and
Okay.
many of them use these to sound cool, yes, but sometimes it's funny as well, right? And when I'm really laughing out loudly, although it's when I'm laughing out loudly I will probably not write lol, you know, it's a little it's funny there that I write
Yeah.
particularly I write lol when it's someone has made a joke, right? But that's not actually very funny. If it's really funny, I use the emojis if I'm really laughing out loudly. So in that case, when I really don't have anything to say, I don't have anything to I didn't really laugh at your joke, so yeah, I'll write lol because it was a bland joke maybe. So because
Okay.
I didn't have anything to say, so maybe that's what I wrote. So again, this is my extempore speech that I just gave, right? It can be different for you, it can be different for the third person. So this was just the extempore topics are just for you to tell your views. Okay, so
Yeah.
right.
But
So
I
so
like
this is not
first
something
I
that
was
you have
aware
to
with this
repeat.
word.
Yeah.
I was aware with this abbreviation, but I was not aware that what this extempore is trying to ask me. I
Okay.
mean, does it really happen that if we have nothing to say that we write LOL? So I was not
I
getting
mean,
that
with
concept.
me, yes. Honestly, with me, it has happened. So
Okay.
maybe you can just differ. No, it doesn't happen with me. You can tell when you use LOL, right? You can tell when your friends have
Uh,
used LOL. So that. So it's not always that you have to
I,
use
I, I, I
temporary.
mean, I hardly use it. I don't know, and
Yeah.
that's why I was confused.
Right. So you could have said that, right? You could have
Yeah,
said that, and then you could have talked about, for let's say, LOL. What is LOL, right? It's a short form of a word, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
short form of something big. So you could have talked about how abbreviations are used and how people, and there's one particular word for such words. I am not remembering right now. And like lol, asap, and laser. So how these are new words in themselves, although these are
Okay.
not words, they're short forms of longer versions, right? So, and I don't remember. uh, I don't even have, I'm not even close to it right now. So maybe the next time, maybe you
Okay.
can do a little research and find out about these.
Yeah, right. And if
So,
I take the another one,
mhm.
people must stop randomly using the word random for everything. I am simply unable to understand this context of this topic.
Okay. So, if whoever has written this means to say that people use random a lot, even at
Okay.
places where it is not required. The word random, it's
Yeah.
used very randomly, even when
Okay.
it's not
Yeah.
required. Right.
Okay.
So, and similarly, there are a lot of other words like,
Okay.
like is also used at places. I'm speaking a sentence. I just want to use a filler. I don't know what I'm going to say next, so I will say like. So a lot of people use like. A lot of people use actually. A lot, these are some words, and
Yeah.
itself is a filler. So in similar fashion, the writer here wants to say that people use the word random a lot, and it doesn't make sense many times, right?
Okay.
Like and like and suppose basically is a word that is used really really often, and not and at places where it's not required.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so that
So
is what.
I think I also use this. I mean, or if I say,
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
say is the word
mm,
I use a lot for
right.
no
And and
reason.
and and if you actually look at it, and if you take out if I say from your sentences, the meaning
Yeah.
will remain the same, right? It won't change.
Right.
So if I
Right.
say an I mean and so all these are not required. All these are just
Right.
used as fillers,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And we should try and minimize the use of fillers, because we should be such communicators that whatever we are trying to say can be communicated in as little words as possible, right? The
Yeah. Right.
unnecessary words.
Right.
So,
Right.
and especially in settings, in formal settings, right? It's very important to be very crisp with your words.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Any other thing that you have in mind? Any other topics?
No. No.
Okay, all right.
As
Because the
always, it
session
was
will.
lovely. Yeah. It was
Sorry.
lovely talking to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that, and thank you for booking this session. And I had a good time as well.
Of
I hope I
course.
can meet you again soon.